up, duck. It's your man Dreckle. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's certainly been a while. Hope you're all okay. I mean, in the past 3 years I didn't expect to pick up another camera and do any sort of vlogging or any sort of video for YouTube, so, but hey, you know, here I am, and again, hope you're well. I'm doing very well, and it's much as a surprise to you as it is to me. I had a spontaneous thought a few weeks back, and I thought, you know what, I want to get myself another camera. I sold my previous one a couple of years back, and I thought, yeah, why not? Use it as a bit of security for the idiots on the road again, and also I felt like, you know, let's pick it back up again. Let's upload a video and let's have a bit of fun. Oh my days! So hangouts at 8:37 in the morning. I mean, you got to do what you got to do, haven't you? And I am very close to running out of petrol, so I'm on a spurt to get to the station. By spurt, I mean there we go. As I say, it's been a good 3 years now, and that's the last time I uploaded a video to YouTube, when I was the remembrance ride when I was on the SV650. So, you know, a lot happens in 3 years, so yeah, it's a bit of an odd one. The drink. I think I'm running off fumes by this point, to be honest with you. Anyway, catch you in a bit. Let's be honest, there's no better feeling having a full tank of petrol. The bike just feels amazing. Anyway, let's get right into the story of what I've been up to. So, let's start with the bikes. You last saw me on an SV650. That bike was a bit naff. Don't get me wrong, it was fun to ride and powerful and all that sort of crap, but it was a bit of a dog, what was sold to me. I was always in the garage with it, the place I bought it from, and always repairing things that should have been sorted before I purchased it. So yeah, that was the SV650. Ended up selling that, or part exchanging that, once I passed my big test at the start of 2015 for a Phaser 1000, my first Phaser, the best bike I've ever ridden. That was phenomenal. During that time, while owning the Phaser, I also had an SV1000 and a Bandit 1200. So I had 3 bikes at once, not knowing which one to use. But I always leaned towards the Phaser. Better brakes, better acceleration, better power, better handling. Through and through, better bike, best bike I've ever ridden. So, but yeah, so I sold that in, well, it was February last year. I did in fact lose my job that you guys knew. Well, the one I was in when I last did a vlog, and was vlogging for that entire time. I was made redundant from that job in October 2016, 10th or 11th October 2016. So I went from October until the following March without a job. So come the February of last year, I made the conscious decision, very reservedly, to sell the Phaser, just simply because it wasn't being used. I didn't want to sit there rotting, and also I need the money. So unfortunately, I did part ways with my baby, and still to this day I'm gutted about it. But it is one of them. If I see it around and it's for sale, you can bet your $1 I'm going to be buying that bike back. I know it on the back of my hand. So that was the Phaser. Sold that last year, and then from February until May, I wasn't riding, and then I decided to buy myself another bike because my job was going well. I was only there starting temporary, but I was soon made permanent in May. So I thought, you know what, let's treat myself to a new motorcyclette, and that was a Daytona 955i. I don't know if you call it a sports tourer or a sports art, I don't really know. But what I will say it is a nice little bike, very clean, very tidy. Just, I am not at all too keen about the riding position. No. And never thought I would be. I've always been a sit up and ride kind of guy. The only extreme length I went to with any sort of bike was probably the SV650 before the Daytona. That resembled any sort of sporty, leaning over sort of look, even though that wasn't even that bad. The Daytona wasn't even that bad either, but I didn't like it. So I was trawling the internet and I found a mint 2002 Phase 1000, black Regai, where was he now? He was up north somewhere, and I thought, what, let's go get it. So I put my Daytona on the line for sale, left it in a mate's garage shop, and yeah, so someone couriered it down to be sold and put the money back and popped your Uncle Furniture on. In the meantime, I purchased the Phaser, and yeah, that bike was just I think it had about 18,000 on the clock, barely used, simply because the owner was conscious about his back, and he hadn't rode it for a few years. He was constantly doing it for MOTs and stuff. That's all he ever used to ride it for. And so I purchased that, and that was a very nice bike, and I had that up until September of last year. Life. Unfortunately, I had to sell it then. Well, I didn't have to, I wanted to. Not wanting to, I felt like I needed to. Let's just clarify this. Me and Phasers, we're like two peas in a pod. We can never seem to stick together. So I sold that Phaser because we was buying a house, and we was on the cusp of looking around and putting deposits down and stuff like that, me and the missus. And one of the deciding factors as to where to live was the motorcycle. And to be quite frank with you, I was sick and tired of having constant conflictions in my mind and making the missus wait because I was waiting for a perfect house with a perfect garage within our price range. It was very kind of, it wasn't going to happen as simple as we wanted it to. So I sold the bike, and we found a property where we're living now, and to be honest, it's got a garage. So it's got a garage, and it's not, I could have kept the Phaser, and yeah, I will get another one. But yeah, camera situation, I sold the Drift Ghost HD that I had back in, towards the start of 2015 as well. So I sold that bad boy, was it end of 2015? Either way, I sold that bad boy into a mate of mine, and I don't know if he uses it now, so we've not really spoken in a while, but I wasn't using it. I had no interest in YouTube at the time. My life was taking a different path, and so I opted to sell the thing. And again, this is a bandit. I saw a bandit on the road. That's why. This is a Drift Ghost X, one of the newer budget action cameras. Got myself the official Drift microphone as well. I did have some problems with the crackling noise, so I need to test that on this video as well. Please let me know if there's any crackling. I'll soon hear it as well. But if it's apparent and it's more than what you'd usually expect here on a video, then please let me know, because I need to try and sort it out. Hopefully it's fixed now. I've been looking at getting it sorted, and I'm hoping that it's sorted. But I don't know until I go and actually edit the video and put it on the tubes. Hopefully the camera quality is okay. The angle of the camera's fine and stuff like that. I've tried to refine it to how I used to have it with the old camera. But again, your feedback would be greatly appreciated. And don't just say, oh, it's good for the sake of not wanting to offend. Tell me the truth. If it's shit, it's shit. If it's good, it's good. Simple as. Honesty is the best policy, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, I've been a naughty little boy with that, haven't I? Crossing over the double, crossing over the solid white. Surprised I don't get done by police, back to coppers, back to police. but look, I appreciate people tuning in. I will be uploading on a frequent basis. I am the rambling rambler. That's what I do. So if the videos make sense or not, I don't really care. These videos are to be uploaded as content for my channel. Hopefully you guys enjoy them. Hopefully, you know, you continue watching. And like I say, I appreciate those that have still subscribed to the channel. No, I probably appreciate the fact that, you know, people don't actually just actively go through the trawl their lists of subscribers to see who is active and who's not. But still, you know, I appreciate it, and the channel for some reason keeps getting views, and I think we're up to 40,000 views on the channel now, which I'd never expect. And one of them was the daily observations one video, which got I think near 18,000 views now for some reason, and I don't know why. People just love daily observations, I think. So I might have to start and continue a series on that and see what happens. But no, thank you very much. I appreciate you sticking around, and I'm hoping that a lot of the vloggers that were subscribed to my channel are still vlogging today. Come on, sunshine. There we go. The one thing that's really changed with me in the past several years is my eyes. I used to wear glasses. I don't know if you guys knew that. I think you did. Surely you would have seen me see him in the corner of the camera, or I don't know, take off my helmet, or I don't know. But I did, in fact, have my eyes lasered as of April this year. So I no longer need spectacles, and my eyesight is roughly better than 2020. Only by a marginal, but hey, it's better than having the crap eyesight that I had. I was short-sighted. I was long-sighted one eye with short-sighted astigmatism in the other eye, so that combination itself is absolutely shit. And that has completely changed. I can now see clearly now. The rain has gone. Yeah, look, I think I've chatted enough nonsense today. I'm going to end the video there, but thank you very much for tuning in. Hope to see you guys around, and like I say, keep an eye on the channel, because I'll be uploading a bit, well, not a bit more frequently. I'll try and pump out a video once, twice a week, see what happens. Again, I ain't putting no pressure onto myself. I don't want to lose interest like I did last time, because I was always constantly debating, oh, you should do this, you should do that. No, I shouldn't have to do anything. This channel's for me and for you viewers. Also, I've got to really enjoy the content I do as well. So yeah, stick around, hope you enjoy.